Hello, welcome. My name is Bugalogs McScruffin, and this is iRacing Arcade. This is the driving demo that was released a couple of days ago. Um, this is a game by Original Fire Games, I believe it is. They made Circuit Superstars, which I quite enjoy and I play every week, even to this day, even though it's quite a few years old now. They've teamed up with the developers behind iRacing, who uh, do the iRacing simulation racing game, and so they're doing an arcade game, um, third-person view behind the car, very cartoony aesthetics, but because this has the licenses along with iRacing, we have our Porsche GT3 and we've got official tracks, which is pretty cool. Um, the demos, only this track and only this car with a 2-lap qualifying, which is an improvement on Circuit Superstars, and then a 6-lap race. Even though I've completed this a couple of times already, I'm finding it quite fun, and so I just want to show it off and show, hey, here's a new game coming out later on this year. Give it a whirl, see what you think, see if you enjoy it. Oh, I should not cut that corner. I guess this qualifying lap ain't going to count. So the controls are pretty simple. You've got accelerate, brake, steer left and right, and you can look around. I'm not going to do that right now or else I'll mess that up, but I can look behind, I can look to the side. Let's get around here. Those bollards on the corners, as you saw before, if I run over one of those bollards or if I go on the inside, then I will get a speed penalty. But let's go here. Here's my second lap of qualifying, and I got a 27.082. Not bad. I haven't cracked under 27 seconds yet. But it seems like I'm getting close, and there's the last person crossing line for qualifying so far. So you may have noticed in qualifying, we're flossing apparently. I can race around, I ghost through the other cars, I can crash into things, and everything's fine. During the races, slightly different. So in the races, here's our 12 cars. I'm up the front, but in the races you'll see in a moment, on the left hand corner we have 3 dials. We have health, which is, am I crashing into things? You can't crash out, but losing health slows your max speed. Then you've got fuel, which is going down steadily, and then tire wear. If you run out of fuel, again, I'm not sure if this will be the same as it was in Circuit Superstars, but in Circuit Superstars you just ended up going super slow. You were never out of the race completely. Tires, it just got very, very slippy. Whoa, that was a little bit wide. Let's come through here. Oh, that was very close. As you can see, you can hit the bollards and knock them around a bit. As long as you don't actually drive over the center of it, you're all good. You can keep going. So, while this is a recreation of the real world track, you'll notice whew, that's not great. My times are quite a bit quicker. The size of the cars compared to the track is a little bit exaggerated. So we get these nice, quick, snappy tracks, but it means 6 laps goes by reasonably quick. But also fuel and tire wear happen pretty quickly, so you do need to pay attention to those. Because I'm sort of destroying the AI here, what I might do is at the end of Actually, yeah, at the end of this lap, I'm just going to pull into... No, I'm not going to pull into the pit. For some reason, my brain went, the pit is on the outside. It is not. I'll go into the pit at the end of this lap and just show you how pitting works. It's a very complicated system, as you can probably tell from everything in this game so far. But getting around there, maybe taking a little bit too tight initially. Whoa, I made it. Excellent. You cannot kill anybody, but let's go here. Fueling up. We're going to have tyres changed, and then off we go. Of course, this has now put me in 12th. These guys are getting pretty aggressive. Whoo, that was very lucky. I thought I was going to ram straight into that car. I did run into that car. Couldn't get around the corner. Can I please get in here? You may not have noticed it. You probably notice it when I do this again on a high difficulty. You do get drafting bonuses. So as you're coming in behind a car, you'll see some little like white wind streaks, and that's basically showing that you're getting a speed boost. Still fastest lap, but definitely not the best place. Pitting is not a great strategy when nobody else is pitting. So let's bump up the difficulty to master. This is probably going to go poorly. I'm decent at pro. Master is where I struggle, mostly with consistency. But we'll see how we go. We get our little intros again, and then our 2 laps of qualifying. So I'm right back at the end of the line, so I'll get to see what everyone else is doing. Obviously, you don't get your drafting bonus in qualifying because everybody else is a ghost. Oh, that was too slow. Around here, excellent. Cut in. Cut the grass a little bit. That was slowing down too much. Although I seem to be doing okay. Am I catching this guy? So as we cross the line, okay, we're currently... Oop, that was terrible. Okay, I just got to hope that nobody improves past me now, I guess. That was not the way I wanted to go around that corner. We'll complete qualifying, and I guess it's just fingers crossed. Okay, I'm second. Jamina's managed to get in front of me, but everyone else is behind. My best was 27.2. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. So let's give this a shot then, and we'll see how we go. So we've got our 6 laps again, but these guys are much, much faster. Hopefully I can use the drafting behind Jamina to catch up pretty quickly. Whoop, nope, I'm just going to lose places immediately. Whoop, oh, I thought I was going to hit the, there we go. The bollard. You'll notice if you do hit the bollard, you ghost so that people don't crash into you. Very, very helpful so you don't have pile-ups when one person cuts a corner. Okay, I need to work out that first corner as my weakest part of the entire track. Feel like I keep up pretty well on basically the rest of the track. Ooh, that was a bit dirty. That was very dirty. I've lost a little bit of health, but it wasn't too bad of a crash. Yeah, they've caught back up there. Oh, that was not fast enough, but I got through there very tight. There we go, that was a bit better. Making some distance. Jamina's back in second. Okay, that was better. Okay, let's see if I can hold this. I've got half the race to go. Because fuel and tire usage happens so quickly, your driving style really does matter as far as pit strategy is concerned. When you're playing multiplayer, if this is anything like Circuit Superstars, oh no, they've got slipstream on me. Okay, this could get a little bit ugly. Oop, yep, there we go. Okay, less than half fuel. This final lap, excellent. Don't think they can get past me now unless I do something incredibly stupid. And whew, that was closer than I wanted. But we got there, we made it. So fastest lap, made a place. Still didn't get under 27 seconds, but that is okay. So that's iRacing Arcade, a cute little arcade racing game. It's got a little bit of depth and a little bit of that sim racing heritage, but a lot of fun. One of the things I'm looking forward to is if they do the same thing that they do in Circuit Superstars, which I think they are, where they have weekly time trials so you can compete against your friends or compete against other people around the world, a specific car on a specific track. Circuit Superstars, they do 3 a week and they rotate it each week, and so there's always something to do. And apparently this game is going to boast a pretty extensive career mode, so I'm very curious to see what that looks like in this game as well. But thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys next time.